Welcome back to Simulated News. I'm Chip Pixel, and if you've been feeling like reality is held together with duct tape and code lately, you're not alone. This week, the simulation theory went from fringe idea to official announcement. And let me tell you, things got weird. Our top story: the world is collectively freaking out after an unprecedented statement from an international team of scientists. They now have extremely convincing evidence that our reality is indeed a computer simulation. They even showed what looks like actual lines of code underpinning physics, something about universe.cpp, and a note from the programmers that reads "Tudo, fix gravity glitch in Sector 12. Comforting, right? Governments held emergency press conferences to urge calm, which went over about as well as a pop-up ad on a Monday morning. In one press briefing, the U.S. Secretary of Existential Affairs, a post created about 5 minutes after the announcement, said, "Yes, we might be in a simulation, but that's no excuse to misbehave. Please continue to pay your taxes and refrain from yeeting yourself off buildings." Meanwhile, around the globe, reactions ranged from enlightened to outright bonkers. The stock market went on a roller coaster. At one point, the simulated Dow jumped 1,000 points when investors realized money might literally be made up. Then crashed when everyone simultaneously thought, "Oh no, nothing is real." A philosophical crisis meet an economic panic. On the streets, people are coping or not in wild ways. The old flat code society, those folks who believe the world has edges like a video game, through a massive "we told you so" parade complete with pixelated floats and confetti shaped like ones and zeros. Sales of tinfoil hats have never been higher. Apparently they think it blocks the player signals, whatever that means. There's a new viral trend called the No Consequences Challenge, where people film themselves doing ridiculous stunts because nothing matters, it's all just a game. One genius tried to steal a sports car GTA style in broad daylight, only to be promptly tackled by 5 cops in reality. He later complained, "I thought cheat codes would kick in." Spoiler, they didn't. In Los Angeles, a group of hackers attempted to input the famous Konami code, up, down, into an ATM. It just spit out a receipt that said "nice try." Not everything is chaos, though. Some folks have taken the news in stride, treating life like a cooperative game rather than a competitive one, helping strangers as if they're all on the same team. Honestly, not a bad idea. If this is a sim, maybe the real goal was to be decent to each other. How's that for a twist ending? Of course, we now have cults and scammers emerging from the woodwork. A cult calling themselves the Children of the Code has formed in Silicon Valley. Naturally, they gather every night to chant in binary and commune with the programmer gods. So far, the only divine message they claim to have received is an error 4A keen, "I'm a teapot" for the nerds out there. On the grift side, some clever entrepreneurs are selling what they call reality DLC packs, promising buyers extra features in life for a low price. Want better luck or X-ray vision? That'll be 50 Bitcoin. It should go without saying, it's a scam. If we're DLC, I'm still waiting for the expansion where laundry folds itself. Amid the madness, the authorities are trying to maintain order. Police departments nationwide have issued statements reminding citizens that, simulated or not, laws still exist. And yes, you will still get that parking ticket. Courts are already seeing some creative legal defenses. One man argued that since we're in a simulation, he wasn't legally obligated to obey traffic lights because those pixels are not real. The judge promptly simulated throwing the book at him. 2 points for the justice system. On a lighter note, mental health apps have rolled out special grounding in base reality exercises. One popular meditation now starts with, "Even if reality is an illusion, your breathing still matters. Hey, whatever keeps us zen," and as if we needed more to wonder about. A leaked report from astronomers suggests something big is on the horizon. They detected a sudden spike of data packets coming from far beyond the stars, almost like our simulation received an update or message. They're calling it the ping from beyond. No one knows what it means yet, but speculation is rampant that our cosmic overlords might be preparing to interact with us. Some say it's a patch to smooth things out. Others worry it could be a scheduled shutdown. I vote for neither. Maybe it's just the devs finally installing that long-promised free trial of world peace. Whatever it is, we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, keep calm and carry on as intelligently designed. If your world starts glitching, try turning it off and on again, and maybe cross your fingers. That's all for this week's edition of Simulated News. I'm Chip Pixel, logging off. Stay sane in the mainframe, folks.